Hi, I'm Sally. I'm a physiotherapist with Reach Your Peak, and I'm working with Parkinson's UK to bring you a fun football fitness session. We're going to be working on movements which challenge your balance, agility, coordination, and strength. Whether you're a novice footballer looking to try something new, or you're already experienced with a team and want to work on a little bit of fitness and footwork, then this session is for you. Before we get going, I just need to remind you of a few things. If you experience any pain or discomfort during any of the movements, make sure you stop or modify to suit you. If you feel unwell, then stop. If you're exercising alone, it's a good idea to have a method of communication nearby, so have a phone in case you need to reach out for help. Have a drink of water and stop at any point if you need to. Make sure that your space is free from obstacles and that there's nothing that a stray football might damage. So if you're ready, grab your ball and let's get going. So we're going to begin with some toe taps. Pop your hands onto your hips and you're going to place your foot on the ball in front of you, bring it back down, other side, back down, and we keep going like that. So with everything that we do, you work at a pace and an intensity that suits you. If you want to take this a little bit more vigorous, then of course you can. As long as you keep moving, that's what we're looking for. If at any point your football goes astray, just stop, retrieve it, and we start again. So we're working on each of the movements for 45 seconds. You're nearly done with this one. Good, and stop there. So while you have a quick break, I'm going to explain the next movement to you. We're going to work on a rollover. So I want your foot on top of the ball, and you're going to move the ball from side to side. It really challenges your balance on the support leg and gets some hip movement going. Here we go, join in with me now. So you're moving the ball from side to side. A little bit of bend in your supporting knee. Good. If you need to hold onto a chair or a worktop for a little bit of extra balance, that's fine. Keep moving that ball from side to side. You're really going to feel it in this support leg. That's it. Try and stay as tall as you can. I'm losing my football. So if that happens to you, just bring it back in and we keep going. Keep going for a little bit longer. Good. And then we take a quick break. Next movement, quite straightforward to explain. It's exactly the same thing, but on the other foot. So, balls out in front of you. You get that nice strong support stance leg. Hands are on hips. You're standing tall. And away we go on the other side. Moving from side to side. That's it. So you possibly have one side that feels easier to do than the other. You can see me wobbling around on this one. So keep coming back, keep practicing, and we're aiming to get both sides to move in a very similar way. Remember that softness on the support leg? Staying up nice and tall. You've always got that option of something to hold on to if you need. Nearly there. Whoop. Just a little bit longer. Great, and then you can give that support leg a rest. Next, pick your ball up. We're going to be moving it from one knee to the next. So working on a little bit of accuracy and coordination. You ready? Let's go. So from one knee on to the next. Now, if your football skills are a little bit more developed than mine, and you can move it from one knee to the other without having to hold on in between, you go for it. I'm going to keep it like this. So we want to get that knee up high. So you're bringing the knee up to the ball and then catch. Working at a pace and a tempo that you're comfortable to manage. See, I start talking and lose concentration. Fantastic. That ball's going to go back down onto the floor now. And our next exercise, or our next movement, we're called inside feet. And you're going to move the ball from one foot to the other, just using the inside of your foot. Should we try it? Here we go. So one foot to the other. And it's going to move around quite a bit. So you make sure you've got space to move in. If you want to, you can take this into a more vigorous movement, she says. And when you need to stop, you just bring it back in. So moving from one foot to another at a pace that you're comfortable to manage. Working for that full 45 seconds. So you've still got a little bit longer to do. Good. And that's done. Super. Make sure the ball's out in front of you. We're going to work on a step over next. So we're coming over and a big sideways lunge. We're going to keep going on the same side. So make sure the ball is out in front of you. Ready? Let's go. Over and in. Over and in. So your foot's got to go round the front of the ball before you come back in. Taking it into a nice big sideways lunge. Opening out those hips. Control back to center. And away you go again. Keep going. So like we've said with all the other movements, just a pace and a tempo that you're comfortable to manage. Up, round and over and in. Up, round and over and in. Super, keep going. Big step, control in. Good. Okay, so next one, exactly the same thing, other side. So you're going to move to the other side of your ball. Remembering we want that nice big sweeping movement, transfer the weight over, and then back you come. We're going to do it together. Here we go. Up, round and over, bring it back. Up, round and over, and bring it back. So you can imagine yourself trying to evade a defender. Big step, and then change direction. Big step, and change. Good. Make sure that your foot is clear in the front of the ball. Strong movement through the legs. Push as you come back in. Up, round, over, and in. Taking it at a tempo that you're comfortable to manage. Let's see if we can get another couple in. Great stuff, well done. Okay, time for a different movement. We're going to move the ball from the outside of the foot, one side to the other. So this is one where it is potentially going to go stray a little bit, but that doesn't matter. Let's just keep working together to move that ball from one foot to the other. If it disappears off, just bring it back and away you go again. Using the outside of the foot, changing direction. Good. Keep an eye on where that ball's going. And moving from side to side. Super. Bring it back in if you need to. And going as quick or as controlled as you're able to manage. All right, nearly there. And then we're going to change it up again. Let's hold in center. Well done. So the ball's now going to stay still. We're working on that step over movement that we did before, but we're going to alternate sides. So we're changing direction a little bit quicker. When you're ready, let's go together. So up and over, and then bring it in. Up and over, and bring it in. Super. Keep that movement going. And if you want to, you have got that option of just taking it into a little bit more of a vigorous movement, but we always want you to go with what you feel most comfortable with. These exercises should challenge you, but not to the point that you feel uncomfortable or unsafe. You can keep coming back to this video and keep practicing. Almost there. Remember, big lunge side to side. And last one. Great stuff. Final movement for our circuit. You're going to pick that ball up for me, and I need you in a nice wide stance. Imagine that you're rolling the ball in so it's going back into the field of play. Working on lots of twists. Let's go one hand to the other, bringing it across. Little bit of knee bend as you come through, using that power to bring the ball out in front. Good. Looking to where the ball's traveling as well. So it's going out in front of you, twist back round. Hear the contact of the ball in the hands, working on accuracy and power. Nice big, deep knee bend as you push through. See if you can get one more each side done for me. Fantastic, well done. So that's our football fitness session complete. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Come back and try the video again and see if you can get some friends and family to join in.